What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Today, we are continuing on with the Valheim speedrun grind. And we're going to do something a little different today. I'm actually going to be attempting a all bosses speedrun, including the new Mistlands boss, the Queen, without world swap, because turns out you can dig into the boss room. Thanks for the look, I appreciate that. A solid noob, and thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. What's up, 12 inch? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, dude. So yeah, we're going to be doing a no world swaps run today. We're going to be, if we make it to the Queen, we're going to dig into her, because you can actually do it without clips, turns out. So just to reiterate what the run involves, we started a new character on a new randomly generated world. We're not allowed to look up any boss locations or anything, so it's on a totally random seed. And we are trying to kill all bosses, all 6 bosses, as fast as possible. So let's start out by turning off tutorials. What's up, Alex? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Happy New Year. Thanks, I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. Oh, hell yeah, I appreciate that, 12 inch. That sounds like a good day to me, mate. Glad you're doing good. We do actually have burial chambers at the start of the flight path. That's really cool. Thanks to Solid Noob, I appreciate that. Ooh. Looks like the shadow of a nice looking mountain right there. That's big. Remember, the direction is slightly left to the modder of stone. All right, here we go. Ah, so it's east. Right. Can't forget that mountain. Kind of... Oh, what? Oh, let me have a quick look at this. No, we're not playing this seed. That's literally gonna add on like at least 15 minutes for no reason. Because we weirdly got an eek there.
Sploosh!
On the other side of the ocean. That scenario is really rare. So it's no, and it's right at the start, so absolutely no problem with resetting for that. It's not a big deal because that's rare. That was just super unlucky. What's up, Halfman? Thanks for the look. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good, dude. I want to apologize in advance. I've been a little bit snotty and a little bit congested today. I apologize for any sniffles that may happen during the stream. That would have been turned for no reset run, it would. Absolutely no point in playing out that seed. Alright. So our tutorials are already off, so I don't have to do that, because it does save that. What's up, Dan? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, dude. What's up, the manager? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, bud. Happy New Year, Dan. I am well, thank you. Hope you're doing good as well. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. You already answered that. Alright, we got burial chambers again. That's good. It is a shame about that mountain though in the last seed. Even though it was a garbage seed. I don't see a mountain in this one. It's not possible for you to know if the previous seed was great, just so you know. Alright, that's better. Oh, it doesn't matter. It meant nothing to me because it's... You don't actually know if it's good unless you're actually doing the run. Even if you look it up, it's irrelevant. It's all dependent on the run and the decisions you make. It's all relative. Doesn't matter what it looks like in a map viewer. So I'm just letting you know that it's not possible. Alright, I hear a deer, that's good. Oh. These little bumps in the ground. Not ideal there. Trophy, please. That ocean there? It is. Yep. Oh, we didn't get a trophy, but... Trying to listen out. Some more deer. Got a boar over there. That's nice. Definitely go for that. Okay. See another deer. Using your ears at this part of the run is mega important. Trophy, please. Got one trophy. Night of Nanny, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that, bud. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, the meadows and Black Forest and even the plains actually a lot of important things to listen out for. Which is why I typically don't play with music on. Got some more boar there, that's good. Oh, awesome, Night of Nanny. I appreciate that. Thanks for checking out the content. What's up, Tiger? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good, bud. Quite a lot of flint around here, which is nice. Was a bit of a long shot doing that without getting wet. We might as well get this next piece if we're wet anyway. Trying to just keep an eye out for more deer. I see more boar over there. I'm just doing this to cool down a little bit whilst chopping wood. What's up, Sauron? Thanks for the look. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing good. Do I have a part of the run that's my favourite? No, we're doing random seeds now, Smith. Also, thanks for stopping by the stream, dude. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I jumped into doing random seed pretty quickly, to be honest. Just because I get so bored running the same seed. And we're doing no world swaps today for the first time, actually. This is an annoying... This new animation is so good for dealing with this situation, but didn't quite do enough damage there. So I'm just going to leave him. And he'll, if we walk away, he'll come back. I appreciate that, butthole. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, so we're doing a new game, random seed, glitchless, all bosses. With no world swap today. That's the goal, chat. Apparently getting super wet is also the goal. Come this way. See, look, see that deer's coming back. Sounds hard. Definitely won't be easy. But it will be fun. Yeah, we've got some new strats. So I'm trying no world swap. And we're gonna go for the stag breaker, which is gonna be brutal. But chat will love it because chat
really been enjoying your content lately.
Jim WT9, thank you so much for the $5 donation. You're absolute legend. Thanks so much for supporting the content and helping keep the dream alive, bud. Really appreciate that. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. That means a lot. Oh, we finally got another deer. What's up, Seto? Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, bud. Ah, we got you this time. Trophy, please. Alright, we got 2 trophies, so we can do eek. How long does a run usually last? I only started getting interest about Valheim and I'm trying to learn new things. The old world record for 5 bosses was less than 4 hours. I would say a typical time is anything from, you know, 2 to 4 hours longer than that. We don't really have a good idea about typical times yet with Mistlands involved. Still too early. Not been enough successful runs yet. No official ones. Let's just go and do this eek there. What's up, Joe? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. Missed a bit of flint there. How's it going, by the way, Smith? Good to see you in the chat again, bud. Everyone do exclamation Iron Gate in the chat. Family, holidays, tons and tons of work. Nice, I appreciate the hustle. What's up, Disco Geek? I was talking about the stream. Hope you're doing good, dude. Good to see you streaming. Kill some abominations for me. I'll try and make it happen, dude. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Do a good spawn. Okay, that looks tolerable. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough stone. We can make that work, though. Here's how we make it work. Oh, the trees messed up my plan, but still. still going to be pretty fast. I love the new secondary attack on the axes. It's actually pretty useful at this part of the speedrun. It is slow, but if you time it right, it actually still is particularly useful when you're trapping deers and stuff. How do you get the Seeker Soldier in this run? It's been taking me long to get them while fully equipped. You don't have to kill Seeker Soldiers, so we don't do that. That's how we deal with it. Just run away. How much damage and stagger does the secondary attack have? Check the wiki, can't find the information. I'm actually not sure about the stats on it, but because the only real scenario I use it, which is actually kind of a big deal for the speedrun, is when you trap a deer with a cooking station. Hang on. Let's do this because we're not doing world swap. It's enough to one-shot them with a stone axe. Oh, he didn't die. I'm just going to use this. It would be fun to do a baseball bat style attack. Where did the deer run off to? Here we go. Oh, I actually missed. Trophy, please. Oh. Thanks for the look, Josh. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing good. I'm going for Stagbreaker. I'm going to try and use it on the Queen. I'm working on something new today. It's a bit experimental. But new strats. So we're getting extra trophies for later on. I'm going for the Stagbreaker because for the Queen, there's a spot you can stand in where sledgehammers can clip through. The attack of them will clip through and damage her whilst you're safe. Yeah, exactly, Smith. And for that, we were using the Demolisher because we were gathering a bunch of other stuff to craft the Seal Breaker. But we've actually found a glitchless way into the Queen's Citadel without the Stagbreaker. So now we don't have to collect all the other mats, which got us halfway to Demolisher. So it's going to be faster to do Stagbreaker. which will save a ton of time. Should call it the Nick trick. I like it. We got another trophy. That's good. Is it handy before the queen? Definitely could be a little bit of use, yeah, here and there. And we're going to tease how. I don't know, how much of a tease should there be? It's out there anyway, so I won't get too specific, but basically you can dig. Trophy, please. It's a Nick trick. Alright. Oh, look at this. Maypole. He did jump right in front of me. Looks like a 1-star deer boar over there. The digging trick does work. We just weren't digging in the correct spot. We should probably kill these guys first before I do anything else, so we don't lose out on the extra leather. I know one just ran off. These are kind of so heavy, honestly. Where's he at, the other dude? There's another one. I don't know. I feel like I can hear him walking, but... Oh, there he is. Finding a Maypole 80% world record right there. True. Trophy, please. Is there any trophy there? I don't see it. Let's go for this. Might go for this as well, actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. If we craft these antler picks, we'll save a little bit of space. Because the pickaxe weighs less. And its mats. How much is a pint in my neighborhood pub? Varies, but I'd say it's roughly a £5, thereabouts. varies quite a bit. Can't remember the exact price. It's about £5. Not bad. £5 for a pint. It's a little bit less or a little bit more depending on what exactly you drink. Thanks for the look, Neil. I appreciate that. I could probably say an exact price of a certain beer if I open my banking app, because I drank a lot of beer over the holidays. Paid for it on my card. Let's have a look. Yeah, $4.55 for a pint of Leeds Pale. It's like £4 for a bottle of Stella. Trophy, please. You buy Guinness? I used to drink quite a lot of Guinness, but the beer's so good in Yorkshire that I'd rather drink. I love Leeds Pale. Yeah, Guinness is pretty good. Oh, I don't even need ice anymore. We're not doing this. We're not doing this anymore. Don't need to fight him. Zero reason to. Right, we've got a nice Black Forest, which is good. Foggy, Mark, you legend. Thanks so much for the $10 super chat.
Should cover a pint after YouTube takes their cut. Good luck.
True. Thanks, I really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the content and keeping the dream alive. And also buying me a pint. I appreciate that. I'll definitely get a beer. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. You legend. Hope you're doing good, bud. And thanks for the luck. I can't. Oh, I couldn't see there. Ah. Need more trophies, but too much bushes going on in the Black Forest for me to be able to do a good trap. We have plenty of time to get that stag breaker though, honestly. Probably not really. Give me that ancient seed, bud. You know you want to. It is nice that there's still deer in the Black Forest, I agree. Oh, that's an accident. Yes, we got an ancient seed. Praise RNGesus, chat. Praise him. We're doing pretty good so far, I would say. Oh, burial chamber. Let me actually pop this. Oh, looks like we've actually got a few around. One said 46. That can't be right. Must be that one. I'm gonna go to that one because I can see it. 46 sounds way too close to not be able to hear the birds. One pint for Nick, one for YouTube. True. Well, it's about 30% the YouTube cut, and then with the conversion rate, Mark's probably about right with $10. I would assume. Not sure the exact conversion rate, pounds, between pounds and dollars, but it's probably about right. Good estimation, I would say. All right. Just take one of these again. This. Yeah, it's not gonna be. We have to. Kind of. I'm actually only. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna take core wood yet. We need, because we're not doing world swap this time. I want to try no world swap today, chat. Oh, I didn't even make a club. But because we're doing no world swap, we need to be much more careful about what we carry, at least before the Elder. Because we need to be able to carry a lot of wood and a lot of stone to the Elder. So anything... World swap's just when you create another world to swap between, so that you can store items or teleport items that you're not able to usually teleport. But we won't even be doing portal strats or world swap today. So trying out some new stuff. You need core wood for Stag Breaker. But we don't need it yet. We've got hours until we'll be at that point. And core wood is everywhere in the Black Forest. Doesn't take long at all to quickly farm some. It's going to save a lot more time being able to carry things that aren't renewable, which cook with, you know, as core wood obviously is, because you can get it everywhere. And then like stone and wood, we just need like so much of it. Yeah, we only need one Searchling core for bonfire. Oh my god. Valheim is definitely still worth playing. It's amazing. Best survival game on the market, in my opinion. Yeah, we're gonna use Stag Breaker for Queen, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd agree that it's worth playing now more than ever as well. Never been a better time to play the game. I could only imagine how insane this game would seem doing all the bosses for the first time now. Because it was kind of nuts doing all the bosses for the first time when it originally came out anyway. So epic, but... Mistlands really is extra crazy. Just drink 10 Guinness, then play. True. Christy, Poggy, what's up? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, dude. How goes it? It's a good job we need bones, because we're definitely not finding the Elder. The real Viking experience. True. Gonna do something real quick after this. I can reach. Do 33 likes. Come on, guys. True, Jesus. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't really have any major complaints. I'm loving it, mate. I appreciate that. Have a good one, dude, and thanks so luck. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with crafting the epic Valheim, the epic Viking experience. Yeah, no poles to this strat for now. So look, George, I appreciate it. Oops, I'm dead. If you stand at the far back of this platform, you should not take damage. Could make a fire, but we don't need to use the wood. So I'll save it for Elder. We're gonna need a lot. No real advantage. These things it does carry. That's a thumbnail right there. Nice. Oh. No Elder Rune yet. That's what we're looking for, really, ideally, chat. Another archer. What's this behind me? It's worth, let's tank some hits from the guy on the right so we... Oh, I'm dead. God damn it. Right, have enough stamina. How far away are we? Not too bad, actually. Say we just go for it. Oh, we don't need to pick up this. I would normally reset in this scenario, but the reality is we actually have so many of the mats that we want that I don't really want to reset. I'm actually going to try and kill these boar as well. Then we'll be so close to having the leather too. What's up, Icky? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. It's hard to really make an accurate guess about how much time you need to play out any given seed. But 7 hours or less is definitely doable. Maybe quite a bit less with the new strat. Depends on the seed though. The real big unknown right now with the update is just the likelihood of a good boss arrangement is what is sort of unknown. Because before Mistlands, we knew that you could get a good enough boss arrangement that if you played the seed well, obviously top times were less than 4 hours. The problem is, there's not necessarily a problem, but the reason that it's hard to really estimate is that world generation has changed in such a way that we don't necessarily know the likelihood of having as good a boss arrangement as before. Because if you could get it as good as before, you know, you could be more confident about the time. The main thing that we really want in a seed is for all the bosses to almost be in a straight line, or at least as close to it as possible. Nah, I don't think mountain caves are different. Well, they are different, but I mean, I don't think their spawn chance is higher or anything. They're different because they can have fish in them. Honestly, this extra leather that we just got after this death, kind of making up for the fact that we died. This is actually huge. This skill's gonna go in handy later, true. It is a lot of balls, it is super good for us. Crazy watching a speedrun of this to juxtapose casual playthrough spending an hour excavating an entire copper vein versus being well on the way to Elder in an hour. I appreciate that. Thanks for checking out the content. Yeah, getting lots of leather early is actually really quite a big deal. So this actually worked out for us. What was the previous time I did? You mean before Mistlands? I can't remember the exact time. Should have it saved here somewhere. 3:58, I think. What do we need to make for the Elder? We don't actually need to craft anything. We just need lots of stone and lots of wood and to find his location. And obviously we need the 3 ancient seeds. So it's finding his location and the ancient seeds that's really the issue for us. Oh, now that's getting spammed with archers. This is horseshit, bro. I'm dead again. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is this RNG, bro? Fuck this shit. I'm resetting that.
Sploosh.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right there? Why was every single skeleton an archer in that room? That's such bullshit RNG. Not enough likes, bad RNG. True. Yeah, we actually got 2 spawners worth of mobs because there's a spawner in the next room and most of them were bows. True, Jeremiah. Now, it's always bullshit when the spawner just spawns in just archers. Yeah, no backseating, please. Exclamation backseating in the chat, exclamation rules. Make sure you read the chat rules so you don't get banned by a moderator, chat. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, I appreciate that. Branislav. And for the follow on Twitch, Gift Green. This time, true, Neil. There's no point in making a tower shield. It's just a waste of time. This situation never happens. It's just bad RNG with the spawner just spitting out archers. We don't normally die in the burial chambers anyway. Alright, I don't see any burial chambers or mountains. Turns out Nick might have a pretty good idea what to do. True. Yep, random seed today. We're doing random seed no wall swaps today. For anyone that's been watching the Mistlands attempts for a while. There's a command that you can do without enabling dev commands. Called print seeds. And what it does is it exists so that if you get a bug with your dungeons, you can actually kind of report it. Because in this game, right, you know, obviously there's random seeds and set seeds. Well, your dungeons are always randomly generated. So even if you play the same seed over and over, every time you generate a new world, those dungeons will be different. So because of that, there's a way to get the seed of the dungeon in case it's broken. It doesn't really serve any other purpose. However, in the speedrun, because of the way that it works is it'll only do it if you're actually close to a dungeon, like within a couple of 100 meters. So therefore, it allows us to know if we're close to a dungeon. So we can use it to check if there's one nearby. And so when you're flying over in the Valkyrie, we can actually do the print seeds command. Just to see if there's any burial chambers on the way in. No turbo. It's looking like it's mostly gonna be me figuring out the rules, but I will talk about it with some other runners when I come to make their final decisions. But I'm doing no world swaps today because I've got some new strats that don't require us to do wars. Should be faster anyway. But obviously it's still all a bit too untested to finalize things. But we're getting close. I'd say we're getting close to me, you know, me just deciding to set up the rules and whatnot. We're getting close to it, chat. Probably within the next 2 weeks. Or less. I mean, I'm gonna be a little bit busy to do it in less, but should be set up soon. I know what you mean, Jeremiah. A couple of boar here. Trying to figure out if there's technically a boar stone and these ones have wandered over or not. There's boss runes in the Mistlands. They spawn inside the vested mines. Trophy, please. Okay, good. Getting through the mines is definitely pretty insane. You need a lot more wood. Evening nights, let's stopping by. I hope you're doing good. At least on both seeds we got a lot of ore. Might as well have made the club then, really. Don't know why I didn't. Alright. Let's go. Trying to listen out for them deers again. More boar again. That's awesome. We're doing random seed today. This one's stuck in a tree a bit, innit? I'm not waiting just for that one piece of meat. That's no point. Or B. True. Guys, thank you so much for all the support for the content lately and for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. It really just means so much. I've been grinding, trying to be a full-time content creator for a long time. And things have really started to go crazy on my YouTube channel since Mistlands. I really, really appreciate everyone's supports. You guys have been super nice and epic. I appreciate it. And if you want to help me out in a massive way completely for free, all you got to do is smash the like button on this stream right now on YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Even if you're watching on Twitch, exclamation YouTube, head over there, smash like, smash subscribe. It really helps. What's up, Midnight? Let's talk about the stream. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Hashtag. Where the deers at? Not even hear any. Sub don't like? Hell yeah, thanks dude. Thanks for the sub, Luca. Appreciate that. Thanks for the follow, Flopperman. On Twitch, appreciate that. They've all run away now. It's so silent. I'm gonna head back deeper into the forest part. I feel like that's where we get more deers half the time. Oh, there's a deer. Right, even though I want those boar, it's important to remember what's better for us to find right now, which is a trophy. Trophy, please. Hell yeah. And now we go back, because if we'd have ended up scaring that deer away whilst killing these, it would have been annoying. Alright, deer time. Peak deer time. Thanks a lot for the sub on YouTube, Midnight. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, Walter. You legends, guys. Thank you so much. This could be a bit of a scuff spot for him to... Yeah. I knew it. So that is what I call the slide glitch. The bug that can happen with fires that launches bosses. And it does slow the process of burning them to death down a bit. But whatever. That's why we get lots of fire mats. Alright. Still did it pretty quick. I still think the Fenris armor is really good as well. For the record. I think even, you know, for non-speedrun purposes, Fenris armor is really good. For like speed in the game in general, movement speed. I think it's really good. Really valuable. We're gonna kill the queen with sledgehammers. I'm actually gonna pop this right now because we're probably gonna go for more deers because we need trophies for later on. Ah, that's annoying. The beach is a little bit deep there. Not worth chasing him in the water. We're playing random seed today. Gonna be going over here, chat. Because we already know there's a black forest there. I'm gonna use the extra trophies for a stag breaker later on. There's no rush because we don't need the stag breaker until Mistlands. However, obviously, we do need to kill deer to get trophies. So all the other mats, it's like it won't be a problem to just collect them later because all the other mats we can get almost any time in the run. But trophies obviously mean when we see a deer, it's worth killing them because of the low drop rate. I should say, like, it's kind of a new strat that we're doing for the stag breaker. So Mistlands runs are still like very new. Just want to get a little bit more flint. Nah, it doesn't really help speed up the run if we make it earlier. It literally doesn't really matter when we make it. If anything, weight is a big problem until after the Elder. So carrying more stuff than you actually need may slow you down more than having crafted things you don't need yet. That makes sense. Starbreaker does mean no demolisher. The reason for that is there is a way in without the key, it turns out. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets patched, but considering it's in the game right now, we're going to try and do it today. I'm just going to make these pickaxes right now, because making the pickaxes weighs less than carrying the mats. We're not going to be using chests or portals on this run. We're definitely going to need to repair it. I'm not waiting for the rest of that. Do it later. Alright, see a deer there. Trophy, please. Happy New Year, Murdernator. Thanks for talking about the stream. Hope you're doing good, bud. Did we get a trophy? I don't think we did. You mean like higher skill? Higher skill level does make a tiny difference, but it's pretty insignificant in the speedrun, because it's not faster to level it up high enough that it makes a big enough difference, if that makes sense. Basically, Neil, I tested it in practice and I couldn't find the right spot, but then someone showed me the right spot to dig. I think it was Ides. Like he did it after watching the stream and found it. But someone in the chat told me where it was. I just kind of missed the message. I don't think they gave me a specific spot. But basically, chat told me there was a way in yesterday. I tested it and I couldn't find it, but it looked like kind of feasible. But then I think it was Ides that sent me a picture afterwards showing the actual spot. And it's enough for me to just dive in and do it, because you can clearly see that it just says press E to enter. I appreciate that, Murdernator. That's pretty hype, even though that's kind of miles away. But I'll take it. Found it nice and quick, which is the main thing. Get the hell out of here. Ow. Crafting this torch to scare him away from me a little bit. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. We dodged it. Yeah, so we won't be doing seed swapping tonight, because if these strats are what we end up using, we won't need to, because the only reason to do seed swapping is to accommodate all of the ores. But if we use the stag breaker instead of the demolisher, and we dig our way into an entrance that you don't have to clip through, you can still do a glitchless run with no world swap, which would be amazing if that's how the run remains. We'll just have to see if Iron Gate patches any of it out. But they don't usually patch things out just because it's used in a speedrun. However, I do think there's a chance that this entrance into the Queen gets patched, because I just feel like once I start doing it in videos and streams, that it is something that it does apply to playing the game normally. Because Iron Gate's mentality to like whether they patch things or not, they see in speedruns, like they usually just say like, you know, people just get to play however they want, if you know what I mean. As long as it doesn't like it doesn't negatively affect people, they don't really mind people playing how they want. But I don't know. I'm just making it up. I'm just guessing. But anyway, as far as the run goes, it would appear to be the meta thing to do at the minute. Definite good bore, RNG. You can build a safe spot to repair just outside the gate pretty easily. The dig is confirmed, yeah. I haven't confirmed it, but I'd's confirmed it, and he sent me a photograph for evidence. I don't know why I just said photograph. A screenshot. It's not like he took a Polaroid of his monitor. Let's hop over here. Oh, we still need more wood. Triple A kindly. Hello from Germany. You're doing great. Love your runs. Oh, thanks, Wilmer. I really appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Means a lot. Thanks. True, Jim. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm just talking. Definitely might not patch it. It would be cool for the speedrun, I think, for them not to do it, not to patch it. I'm just not sure if they're aware. But if they're not, they will be very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they've seen it already. Obviously, Smith from Iron Gate was just watching the stream before, and we did sort of mention it. So if they don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps checking the stream to see if I make it there, to see what it is. And I'll definitely see it if I get a successful run and post it on YouTube. And that's if people aren't already reporting it. But it's up to them. It's hard to tell whether it's your grade wolves or mine making the noises. I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can sort of imagine that as well, Ides. At the end of the day, they allow you to clip into a dungeon if you want to, because they kind of view that as a thing. It's just like what people choose to do. They're not, you know, no one's forcing you. And it's honestly probably easier to clip into a dungeon than it is to dig your way into the Queen, because it is actually quite a bit of digging by comparison to just placing a door. So yeah, I guess they could totally leave it. Trophy, please. One advantage, I guess, to us going for every deal we see in the pursuit of trophies. Is we're gonna have a hell of a lot more food. What is this Grade Wolf doing? Oh, thanks, Jiggy. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the content, but that means a lot. Thank you. Glitchy is greater than World Software. I mean, yeah. But we don't do glitched runs usually. Cabra Bok. And stuff by the stream as well, bud. Well, it's absolutely, completely, in every single sense, absolutely, objectively impossible in the entire realm of speedrunning to say something is not a speedrun game if it has a page on speedrun.com. Because that means a runner has sent it to speedrun.com, which is where all official speedruns for 99.9% of speed games exist, and has been such throughout most of the history of speedrunning. And Valheim has a page on speedrun.com because I submitted it and they accepted. So definitely a speed game. People used to say the exact same shit about Minecraft. And then now it's the most popular speed game ever. Getting to be carrying quite a bit of stuff now. Honestly, the meat is getting a bit much. Can actually do level 3 stuff, but we can't. We don't have bones yet to do it with a club. I'm being extra gracious today. Tetris speedrun. True. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to say true. What was I just thinking and doing and whatever? Yeah, no, we need to wait till we get bones. I figured it's probably worth doing the level 3 axe now, because it'll mean we can carry more stuff. Pretty much any game can have a speedrun. I bet there is a color by number speedrun. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, having a speedrun and being on speedrun.com is technically two slightly different things because obviously there is stuff that people do a speedrun of that doesn't end up having an official leaderboard on speedrun.com. That is a thing. But yeah, like when they do have criteria on speedrun.com. But it is very, very loose, very open. I couldn't be bothered killing that guy because of it's so bad to trap deer on a big slope like this. I'm not a fan of these huge crevices. I'm going to try and get up this way. Now I've got the Tetris theme song in my head because someone mentioned Tetris. I am playing on low settings because it gives me better FPS. Which just always just makes me... It makes it feel like it's easier for me to play my best when I get good FPS and get less frame drops and stuff. Frame drops can really throw you off when you're trying to do something really quick. But some of the low graphic settings also help with visibility so you can see things more clearly. Exactly, yeah. Turning the grass off is a big thing. Yes! We finally got another trophy doing this. Only 5 more to go if we want. Level 2. Which we do. Trophy, please. We have to be right on the edge of freezing there. It'd be so close. Yeah, look. It's just started there. Open field, no deer. Horrible slope, tons of deer. Yep, that's RNGesus. If there is such a thing as having too much meat, we may have it. Yeah, I was hoping that wolf wouldn't get involved. I tell you what is actually pretty good RNG is even though this elder is a little far away, it's been mostly land. Along the way. Let's put this bed down for safety. Because we're about to enter Black Forest. No, it's actually almost never worth getting rested on a random seed run. For starters, I keep thinking about making a video about it. I will at some point. But basically, there's some huge misunderstandings about how rested really works. In terms of people get what it does, but I don't think they understand the actual outcome. Because the big benefits of rested are real. But they're not where people think they are. In other words, Where rested benefits the most, whether you're playing the game casually or in a speedrun, is actually in situations where you're actually doing massive stamina usage in a short period of time. In other words, when you're just doing like a lot of attacks, or like a lot of mining or a lot of building, you actually use quite a bit less when you're running in a short period of time. And the reason I say that is because when you when you are fighting, for example, like this, right? There's an actual like survival advantage that you get by being able to do more attacks more regularly, which makes sense, right? In other words, you being able to refill your stamina bar faster actually can keep you alive and therefore defeat the enemy faster. When you just sprinting and you're not in a fight, right? You only save a tiny little bit of time by having your stamina bar refill a little bit faster, right? The only hypothetical advantage is in the time of waiting for your stamina to refill. The problem with that is it takes a certain amount of time whilst you're resting to even get the rested bonus. And if you don't already have a spot to rest, it also takes a certain amount of time to get to and set up a spot to rest. And all of the time that takes, even if you're able to have a spot made quickly, it means that you have to be running for several hundred meters in a straight line, never taking your finger off Shift W to even gain an advantage. And at that point, you would gain approximately 4 seconds in that scenario. So again, just to repeat, so you'd have to have a spot where you can quickly rest and then rest and be uninterrupted during that rest. And if you do that perfectly, you then would have to be running in a straight line, never taking your finger off Shift W in all that time. And you would only save 4 seconds. And that is only if you end up actually running that long for at least a few hundred meters. And the reality of the reality of the situation is, on a random seed run, none of those things are normally lining up for that to be the case. It's not like they never happen. It's the fact that you can't predict that they do happen. They usually don't happen, period. Flat out. Full stop. They usually do not happen, to be 100% clear. But in the rare scenarios where they do happen, it doesn't matter anyway, because you can't predict that they would have happened because you don't know the seed. Therefore, you would have just wasted the time doing the setup anyway, and you're actually going to lose time preparing for a rested that you didn't utilize correctly. So we do use rested during a speedrun on any successful speedrun to get the best possible time, but we use it on the Yag fight because that's a fight where we don't use corpse runs, so we're not spamming deaths and we don't get wet. So we can maximize our stamina usage, and we kill him by melee, by melee attacks and not fire. Or not just fire. So we do actually use it on the Yag fight for all those reasons I just said. Oh! like this, bro. Yeah, so you can, yeah, with the Bonemass cross strat, there is a optimization that we've started doing to use rested for that as well, for the same reason. But you're only going to be able to use rested in that fight if you pre-set up all of your corptrons before the fight, and that does save a little bit of time as well. Yeah, we do usually do that now, but even that's a pretty minor time save. But yeah, we do, that is a thing as well, so that's valid to bring up for sure. Now this is all stuff that Archie tested a long time ago, very long time ago, and he told me all about it, so I never did it. I never bothered with resting a random seed runs because I trusted Archie. But then after more people watching the stream and stuff and bringing it up, I did actually end up going and testing it all myself, and you know, turns out he's right. So I can definitely confirm all of the above. Oh yeah, we need to get the one core. I forgot we've not actually, that was our first. Yeah, I confused myself there because we already had the Elder location. The core's for a bonfire. There was a core, right? There is a core. For the flip, there we go. We use it to make a bonfire, or that we use to kill Modder and Yugloth. What's up, Raycord? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. On this run, we just kill all bosses as fast as possible on a random seed with no glitches. Might be able to get an ancient seed out of this dude. Might have been a little bit too slow. Oh, we done it. It's not quite gonna be in the fire, is he? Got up my jump. Could have done this better, but still gonna be faster. Alright, please drop an ancient seed. Hell yeah, dude. That worked out super good. It's all really good stuff. Now let me think about this a little bit, chat. Let me think about my mats and stuff. Yeah, we can do some more stuff. I'm a little bit disorientated because I've been actually zooming through my crafting in this run. I've been doing it really quickly. Actually, no, we do this and then we do this. Then we do this. And then we need more wood. What's up, Nordic? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. It's going good today. Thanks, dude. Thanks for asking. I'm not going to make... I was going to say I'm not going to make all my arrows. I don't have all my arrows anyway. So it's not like it's a choice. I don't have... We've not... we haven't really looted any burial chambers because we didn't need to, because we found the Elder right away. So we don't even have feathers. But anyway. So that actually has worked out really good because it means we've got extra inventory space. For the Elder fight, which is really nice. So this is a really good situation we've gotten ourselves in now. Really good. I would say this is the best pace for a Mistlands run we've had so far. Which obviously, we're not doing world swap, so it will be. Because we're not going for any ores or anything. So, feels good. Oh, well, we had a spawner here anyway. I'm going to kill this anyway. This is going to be a nightmare during the fight. There's a deer right there, but he's running already. Gonna let us get him. That's a bit of a yikes shot. Come on. Oh, so close. Oh, we got him, but wasn't enough to kill him because it's just a flint arrow and he's a 1-star. Right, we got him. We want those trophies for later. Right, let's clear out this area a little bit. We don't want there to be so many mobs around. It will slow down the boss fight. I saw another payment. There's just more and more of this going on. We may have to just... Thanks for the look, I appreciate that, demigod. Night 12-inch. I'm going to kill this one group of Grade Wars and then I'm just going to commit to it. If they just keep showing up, we're just going to have to just go for it anyway. Generally clearing out the area makes for a smoother Elder fight. Actually, our wood's still low. Yeah, I've already chosen a spot for the bed. I think it's worth taking 35, but just a bit extra wood. I would say. I'm gonna put the bed behind something. Can make this work. Come on, game. Yes. What a bed. Alright. And we've got more enemies. better a respawn so that we can use a corpse run. Legolas over here. Hell yeah. I respect the Lord of the Rings reference. Oh, this could, I don't know, he might get stuck on this block. Not ideal, but pretty good, I would say. We want to try and bait him into his ranged attack after he does that. We want to keep line of sight, otherwise if you break line of sight, he'll move. We want to keep him in his range because he stays pretty much stationary when he's doing a ranged attack. I'm dead. Oh my god. Just missed that route there. Treebeard's back in time. Yep. Hell yeah. It's a little bit Oh no, I messed up my dodge. Never mind. It's all good. We're still doing on track for a good time. Killing him in less than an hour is good on any run, really. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We actually got a slide glitch in that scenario. We need wood. Bruh. Probably just gonna melee him until he summons his roots. Quite on the fire, is he? I can break this stuff so I can get some more wood then. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Give me that swamp key. Let's go. Very nice, very nice. Alright, now we might as well do some core wood for a stag breaker. Because carry weight shouldn't be as much of an issue now. Because we've crafted most of what we need to craft. GG's, GG's, that was good. Sub 1 hour was good. Yeah, it'd be good if the Elder did have a buff that was useful for the speedrun. How long is the run generally? We don't really know yet, including Mistlands, because no one's really doing Mistlands speedruns yet. It's still being figured out. We have figured it out, but we haven't really been managing to do successful runs yet. But before Mistlands, world record was like sub 4 hours, and then could probably add on another 2 to 4 hours on top of that for what it would take. On average for a runner. But you know, it doesn't really work like a normal speedrun game. In terms of like how long does it take on average is not really generally a question that really applies to Valheim speedrunning, because whilst your average seed could be done within sort of 6 to 8 hours, and like a really good seed sub 4 for world record, the way people run the game is like they obviously just reset all the time to get a good seed. That makes sense. People generally don't do like no resets. I do it sometimes for practice. We might do some this week. But anyway, hope that answers your question. We're not going for dark cores in today's run because we're using a different strat today that we've not done before, where we can get into the queen without crafting the key. Excited to see how you kill Bonemass. I'm always excited to show you guys how we kill Bonemass. It's one of my favorite parts of the run. Oh, someone asked me earlier. I forgot to answer because I'm trying to play my best to stay up to date with chat, and chat is popping off, which I appreciate. But someone asked me earlier about what's my favorite part of the run. I still really love the Bonemass setup. It's so good. To be honest, when we're doing world swap runs, I also do love the whole queen setup. But obviously we found a faster way now, so that's not relevant anymore, at least for now. Never seen a speedrun before? I appreciate checking one out on my channel. Legend. Yeah, we got sub 1 hour for Elder. Feels good. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, Shiggy. Appreciate that, bud. Oh, we got another Haldor. People, I think, it always bends their minds how often we find him. We gotta check this mansion, by the way. It has the chance to spawn tables, which can deconstruct for fine wood. So, yeah, there is a table as well. That's good. That is a lot of skeletons, though. Oh my god, lots of them are archers. Can we get this stealthily? It had a stool as well, chat. That's so epic. Just got 3 fine wood. Oh, there's another stool over here even. Got a battle hat for luck, true. Before Mistlands, world record is sub 4 hours. I believe by this point I've had more world records in the top, in the like most competitive categories than anybody. But sub 4 hours before Mistlands came out, we don't really know, like, there's no top times yet. We have no official submissions. And I haven't seen any videos or anything by any speedrunners. So officially there's no official speedrun's been done yet since the Mistlands update. So we will be doing the first, I guess, potentially first, whatever. I mean, kind of hard to say first, you know, when people aren't uploading or submitting because there's no rules or leaderboards yet. But we'll I guess technically be doing the first official speedrun this week, no matter what, most likely. Because if we don't get it on a normal stream where we do resets, I'm just gonna do another no reset stream and just stay up as long as it takes. Now that the holidays are over with. We don't use the merchant in the speedrun, unfortunately. I would absolutely love there to be an item added that makes it worth it in a speedrun. It would be really fun to go for merchant. Obviously, we don't want it to be something like so good that it means you kind of have to go for it for a good time, because it would be too random to have to reset for. But it would be nice if there was something that was like a little advantage for the run to go for, you know what I mean? I'm just doing this for the extra wood, by the way. I'm actually going to cook a little bit as well. Guess whilst we wait, hypothetically, make some fire arrows. We will use them later. So we're trying to keep an eye out now for a big mountain or a swamp. Yeah, we don't need coal, unfortunately. What's up, Tetra? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Oh, I keep forgetting we need trophies. There's the long shot. Oh my god, we almost got him. Imagine if that hit. That would have been insane. Where the hell is he gone? Hopefully he doesn't get too deep in the water. Oh my god, we missed. Imagine missing. Trophy, please. No. That's a swamp. We go there. Yeah, it's the strength belt would be kind of useful in the speedrun. It's not like it wouldn't be massively useful anyway, but it's not like it's completely useless. Like, it would be useful, but it's the fact that how long it takes to get the gold compared to how much other important stuff you could be getting instead. The time loss of going for the belt, it's not really worth it. I've thought about messing around routing using the belt. That looks like a really good swamp, chat, I'll say that. There's a good chance there's a Bonemass there. It's huge. If we get a Bonemass there, that is absolutely epic. Please, RNGesus. Oh, you know what? It looks like it bends all the way over there. I'm going to run around a little bit because the wind's kind of bad right now. Actually, no, it's kind of good. But it still looks like we're closer this way. And we can get this piece of fine wood from this tower. Current plans to sail over to that swamp. Check it for a Bonemass rune. And by the way, for anyone that's new to Valheim speedrunning that hasn't been watching my content for like a year or so by this point, if you haven't seen my videos explaining the Valheim speedrun, I highly recommend going to watch it. The one that's most up to date, that has the most up to date strats about how to deal with all the bosses before the Queen, so the first 5 bosses. Is my Valheim World Record Speedrun Explained video. It's a video where I break down the last world record I got in the main category. It explains all of the speedrun strats, the first 5 bosses. There's also another video where I answer the 5 most frequently asked questions about Valheim speedrunning. You get a link to that by doing exclamation FAQ. So exclamation explain for one link, exclamation FAQ for the other. There's some links in the description as well on YouTube. And then there's another video called Valheim New Character Speedrun Explained. Those are the best 3 videos you can watch if you want to learn the most about Valheim speedrunning. And you can find them all on my YouTube channel. Again, exclamation explain in the chat, exclamation FAQ, links in the description as well. I'm gonna go and get that table over there. And yeah, whilst you're over there, might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because the best way to help me out totally for free is to smash the like button on the YouTube stream right now. And to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Best way to help me out, because it makes it more likely for content to be recommended to new people. If you watch it on YouTube, you can do exclamation YouTube as well. I don't know if it's really worth dealing with that wraith just to get a bit of fine wood. I don't think so. You get a bed down first. I do see a crypt. Looking very good. Hell yeah. I really appreciate that, Pegnui. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Winsec. No, this is amazing. We've got a Bonemass rune already. Hell yeah. Let me just get this bed down real quick because we'll have to check the crypts no matter what for Wither Bones anyways. But there's also thanks for the sub on YouTube, John. Appreciate that, bud. Don't poison me. Yes, he's in a nice spot as well. Hell yeah, chat. I had a good feeling about this place. It's not super close. It's kind of far, but it's still like the best attempt we've had by far. So any chip. Sorry, my throat's a bit sore. I've had a bad throat over the last few days. It's actually getting to me a bit then. Give me a sec. Tips for farming chains. One of the best tips I could really give is when you hang around the swamps at night to find raids, but also in particular you like to hang out by any of the wood structures. So if you see a wood structure, go towards it. You might not be able to see a raid, but once you get up close, they'll pop in sometimes. And one of the best ways to kill them is to actually just use the bonfire. If you place a bonfire, kite it towards it, and then circle the bonfire. It's a really good way. So I would usually have some like a portal. Hell yeah. This run is just honestly going so good. Let's just do this for now. I would honestly consider having a portal, you know, on top of a crypt or something somewhere in a nice big swamp. And when it gets nighttime, just portal there. They'd spawn in the wood buildings as well, yeah. But like I said, sometimes you can't see them, but if you go towards wood buildings, you typically will find them. So at night they'll roam anyway, but they also spawn at wood buildings. So if you get lucky, you might find a swamp with a lot of wood buildings. My advice in that scenario would be to try and have a portal down in a swamp with a lot of wood buildings. So we're just working on the withered bones now. We've got 4. Man, my throat actually started to hurt then. What's that about? Drink some water in a sec. You're welcome. Oh my god. Ever annoying blobs. Nice, we got more with bones. That's exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, the naturally generated ones, yeah. Like, so you asked me a question, right? Like recently, guys, I've been getting so many more messages of the YouTube picking up a little bit and more people watching the stream that it's getting really hard to respond to everybody. So I apologize if I don't respond, but I usually see DMs, even if I don't have time to respond. I'm pretty busy responding to stuff at the minute. Well, like, so you asked me some questions about the run, right? Like the rest in place, I think you asked about. Yeah, that's already a thing in the run. That's already a part of the strat. Place to put the bed between the structure and the entrance. And then the you mentioned about dying trying to do the sledgehammer strat on the queen. The tip is you gotta stand in the left corner of the entrance. You know the little corridor thing in the left corner? If you're standing like right up against the wall that's directly in front of you, push yourself right up against it and then push yourself right up against the left wall. And just kind of pin the camera zoomed into you there. And I have found if I do that... forgot we need... Oh no, we don't need this anymore. Yeah, if I find if I do that, this seekers don't aggro on me. We were using forge upgrades to make the black metal axe before. This Droga can aggro, but he actually can't walk past this gap because he's too big. So certain rooms with the chests in certain positions can actually be completely safe even right next to a Droga. Boom, right, we've got the whiff of bones. Let's go, chat. This is going very well. Strat I use is to put the portal up against the door and you can portal through the door. Oh, yeah. That's not, wouldn't be allowed in a glitchless run. It's technically a clip. Yeah, you can dig in anyway. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. It's Rigby. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. I want to check this chest. You're welcome. There's no chest. It's been rigged. We have pretty much everything we need for the entire run now, chat, except for the totems and the sledgehammer, which bare minimum we can do 2 more trophies, but ideally 4 more. It's gonna be a nightmare. We want the highest level we can get. Oh, I do see land there, I think. Oh, is that a mountain, actually? I think it is. It could work out good. Let's go. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, Blink. What's up, mate? Thanks for the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, exclamation boat for explanation on that. It's actually in the FAQ video as well. Exclamation FAQ. Why we hit the boat. Don't wake the you know what through. A Leviathan. Oh my god, this run is insane. I'll drop this and this. May need to do some juggling. But yep, 2 Leviathans. Now we need as much food as we can handle, really. We may drop some sort of food, but it's really helpful in the mountain segment to have a lot of spare food. Most of it's like not very heavy, so let's see how we get on. It's a map apologizing for the last RNG. Must be. We have had some bad RNG since Mistlands came out. Honestly, one of the more sensible things we could even drop is Corewood, because it's still so common. It's not, wouldn't be a big deal to recollect it after we've made our Abyssal Razor. It really wouldn't. What's up, Keeper? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for the look. I appreciate that. We are on a good pace. Guys, remember, smash that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps. We're relogging because it resets the AI of the Leviathan, so we can fully mine any Leviathan. Oops. Oh, we're on 15. Halfway there. Looks like we might be good. Oh, wait. What are we on now? 24. Oh, we just got robbed. Relax, Leviathan. $32. Foggy. Yeah, perfect. We don't have to drop anything. Let's go. Let's go check that mountain. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Corvanus. Josu. And thanks for the follow on Twitch, King. I appreciate that. What's up, Pete? Me too. Appreciate that. I appreciate it, guys. I'm glad you guys are getting some tips. Oh my god. This run. There's a shipwreck right there. My god, the RNG on this run has just been amazing. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Bulldog. Appreciate that. Weekly reminder to stay hydrated. I appreciate that. We're gonna check that troll cave as well. I've never seen one of these. These shipwrecks are awesome. Oh, you mean the Leviathan? Shipwrecks are awesome because with any axe, it gives you fine wood. It's such an amazing detail. Iron Gate thought of. Because we actually, like, yeah. We actually do need a little bit more fine wood after making the Abyssal Razor. So that's freaking awesome. What is this troll even doing? Why are you up there, bro? Right, we needed those. And we need leather. It's empty. It's actually empty. Whoa! Getting trolled in more ways than one there. He's enjoying the view. Must have been. Could check a barrel over here for more leather. Because the reason we want more leather is because we actually now want to go back to level 3 workbench again. If we didn't get Abyssal Razor, we wouldn't bother going back to level 3 workbench necessarily. Or at least not until the late game when we make a Stab Breaker. But there's no leather there. Oh, wait, hang on. There might be. There is leather there. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, we can go, if we just get a bit more leather, we can go to level 3, level 2 Abyssal Razor. We're gonna put a bed down, but you don't want to put a bed down in that, like, too soon in that scenario because of the trolls that were around and all of the mobs. Because they'll destroy your bed anyways. So we're gonna put a bed down. I'm gonna wait to put it in a safer spot because it's more dangerous to put a bed down in a dangerous spot than it is to have a travel far from your bed. So if you lose that bed, it sends you back to the middle. It's GG's. Oh, I copied a blank text field. I need to. So here's a weird tip, the super meta speedrun tip for anyone who wants to speedrun the game. I put print seeds like this when I type it in. I do Control A and C because that means you can put it in your clipboard on your computer. So now I just do Control V. So there is a cave here somewhere, and it's really close. Which is why I'm doing print seeds right now, is to look for caves. Oh my god, is there a moderator in the YouTube chat, please? The sex robots have shown themselves. Alright, I did it, I did it. I don't know if we have any mods online at this time. Streaming a bit late. I guess I'll put this fire down. Seems like kind of overkill. You know what? We got level 3 axe. We don't fucking need a fire. We're just gonna shred through them. Level 3 axe is so powerful. It's kind of insane. You wouldn't even think that level 3 flint axe is this nuts. But it's basically like a chainsaw. Is there any leather in that? Nope. Alright. We need Austin Powers in here. He knows how to take care of sex bots. True. You're allowed to look at seed maps? Nope. That's not what print seeds does. Print seeds, all it does is return the seed of a procedurally generated dungeon within a certain radius. Doesn't do what it sounds like it does, which I think when people complain about it, I actually think that that's why they complain, is that they probably don't know. You know what I mean? Because all it does, so like basically if you play this, even if you play on a set seed, you play the same seed over and over in this game, right? I need to juggle a couple of things. If you play on the same seed over and over, the dungeons will still be random. There's no way of playing the same dungeons over and over. When you generate a world, the dungeons are always randomly generated, even on the same seed. So in case there's any bugs or anything with a certain dungeon, they've made it that if you're near a dungeon and you do print seeds, they'll tell you the seed of that dungeon so it can be debugged. It's like something that doesn't require dev commands. You don't actually get any seed information. It's just if you're within a few hundred meters of a dungeon, it will return the seed of it. So you can kind of use it to check if you're actually really close to a dungeon, but it only works when you're really close. It only works within a few hundred meters. So it's not, it's like a little bit of additional information. I do explain this in one of my speedrun explained videos. For anyone that's curious. Send it to Twitch and I'll fix him. Do you want to be moderated on YouTube, Bagger, or no? I forget if I modded you there or not. It's up to you. I know you don't use it much. Oh, I think we've got a good structure anyway. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, we do. Yes. Ooh, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Perfect. To think we only went up that way because there was a cave nearby and we didn't see the cave, but we saw a good structure. That's actually the fucking amazing RNG again. This seed. Now that is much better scenario. This is by far the best attempt we've had since Mistlands came out. It's probably not on the same island. No, it's much for it's not super close, but it's pretty good. Like by the standards of the boss arrangements we've had on the latest patch, the boss arrangements of our modders have been insane, like all over the world. So it being like not too far away from our Bonemass, it's good. 3-hour running coming. Oh my god. Imagine if we got anything close to that for a Mistlands run. That'd be so nuts. Oh. Remember, I need trophies. We only really go for what's totally essential for the run because of, yeah, limited slots and limited weight. And just because there's ways to kill every boss without them really being able to damage you. We officially have everything that's compulsory for the run except for the Glove totems now, chat. Oh, you know what? Fuck, I'm carrying so much stuff. Kind of hard to juggle all this. Let me... I think what we should do is craft a bit more stuff to make a bit of room. We don't actually have the wood for that. We need, like, we will save time if we can keep that 10 chitin. Because once we get back to level 3 workbench, if we do it before you glove, which we for sure will, we can take it to level 2. Which will save time on Yag. Wait. Oh no, we're good. Chitin, Sterling Core. This. What does that look like inventory wise? Yeah, that is better. Oh no, it isn't better. But can we kind of think, I mean, if we can find one more deer trophy. Oh, I know that. No, that won't be enough. This isn't a huge deal anyway. gonna have to drop our pickaxe. We have another one left. We'll for sure have to repair it for the queen, but we're gonna have to do a lot of repairing anyway there. That's much better, though, inventory wise. We have to keep a lot of stuff in our head. Dagger is actually one of the better weapons for Seekers. That's low level as well, yeah. Getting it to level 2 is kind of nice for the mines. Today we're at least trying no world swaps by digging into the queen. I think that it is the meta for now, yeah. So we're at least trying to do it that way. Man, one more. We could hear a deer there. I'm almost tempted to look for it. Oh, I thought this shape of this stump was a deer. Just realized something though. Shit. I know we're good. Trophy? We'll still need another 5 core wood. We want to do a bonfire as well. We need 5 hide for a tanning rack. And 1 more trophy. Level 2 sledge. We need 3 more leather. Go back to level 3 workbench. Yeah, unfortunately, starred deer don't always drop. We don't need to go in a crypt anymore, do we? Seems a bit risky. But I think we can drop this. Oh, it's only weighs point. Well, I suppose slots are just as precious as weight, though. I don't think there's any reason for us to go back in a swamp. In a crypt. All the extra food will come in really useful. Not for recipes, but we do a lot of corpse running and killing ourselves in the mountains. Which just deletes food. So at this point in the run, it may seem like we've got like lots of food, but by the end it won't. Because it becomes more scarce the later we get, and we fly through it a lot more later. Yeah, we need the club for Bonemass. By far the fastest weapon we have. We need everything, guys. That's the point. Do you think this run can make it to Mistlands? Right now, I feel like it can, yeah. No backseating, please, chat. It's against the rules of the chat. Exclamation backseating in the chat, or do exclamation rules to read all the rules. So you don't end up getting accidentally banned by a moderator. Because you will if you break the rules, whether you know you're breaking them or not. So I advise no backseating and reading the chat rules. Whether you think you're doing something wrong or not. Bruh. Need more wood. Just moving away from that area a little bit. I do want a few stones. It's really hard to see any right now. Oh, that guy must have been so close to being staggered. That's just way slower than the actual strat we use for Bonemass. The Bonemass power is not worth taking in the speedrun. Unless you're doing world swap. Which you won't be able to get back. Swap powers anyway. We're getting fucking wraithed as well. Such bullshit. Oh, why are you such a dick, dude? It's so fucking annoying that this Wraith had to show up after we placed my maximum bonfire. Typical. I can't dodge that. No stamina. We'll be able to kill it now, though. Wait, what? It destroyed my bed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sploosh.
What, GG? It was the best attempt we've had so far at a Mistlands speedrun. That bullshit fucking Wraith. So dumb. GG though. I've literally never been wraithed on the Bonemass setup. There's two things that have never happened at the same time, and I've done thousands of speedruns. Literally never happened at the same time before. The only enemy that can get us like that with the bed. Because I didn't have enough wood, I used the core wood, which is totally a legit thing to do. But you actually need the core wood to make the bonfire to kill the wraith. So I couldn't kill it. At least I couldn't kill it fast enough. Alright, guys. We're just about at the 3-hour mark, which is usually when I remind you guys the ways that you can support the content financially. No, the Wraith destroyed the bed. And the best way you can support the content financially, because everything we do here is completely crowdfunded, is on Patreon at patreon.com/NickRawcliffe. Patreon allows you to do a monthly donation, sort of like a Twitch sub, except you can do it for any amount of money, even as little as $1. So the way it works is it's sort of like a Twitch sub, except you can do it for any amount of money, even as little as $1. I just said that, right? So if you subscribe at the $1 level right now, you'll donate $1 to me right now, and then you'll be donating $1 a month. On the first of every month and then onwards. Until you cancel your subscription, and you can cancel it at any time. Anyone that becomes a patron also gets access to 2 private Valheim servers. One is build focused with no wipes, and one is survival focused, which will wipe with any major content updates. So that's got the brand new world generation on it for playing the Mistlands. The other one's full of epic builds. You can get a link to the Patreon in the description, or you can do !Patreon in the chat for the link. Like I said, you can just do $1 and you get 2 Patreons, 2 Valheim servers. I don't know too many places doing that good of a deal. But the primary reason you should become a patron is not server access. It's because you want to help keep the dream alive and support the content, because that is the primary way to support. The second best way to support the content financially is just by doing donations. There's a link in the description for that. Or you can do exclamation donate in the chat for the link. That's the best way to do a one-off contribution because your money goes the furthest. And last but not least, you can support the content financially over on YouTube by doing super chats during the live streams, by doing super thanks below any videos, and by clicking the join button below the stream and becoming a YouTube member. And members get access to the monthly exclusive behind the scenes content. And there will be some new members only content coming out very soon, some behind the scenes stuff. And the next server stream where we play with patrons live on stream, we're actually going to do 2 days back to back on stream where I play on the Patreon server. And it's going to be not this weekend, but next weekend. So anyway, also don't forget to join the Discord. It's the #1 best way to make sure you don't miss any live streams or videos. Exclamation Discord, it's in the invite description as well. And in case you haven't noticed, I do stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you're watching on YouTube and you'd rather be watching on Twitch or vice versa, you can do exclamation Twitch in the chat. There's a link in the description. And regardless of what platform you like to watch on, the best way you can help me out totally for free is by smashing the like button on the YouTube stream and subscribing to the YouTube channel, because that makes it more likely for people to discover my content in the recommended feed. And even if you just like to watch on Twitch, I highly recommend checking out my YouTube videos, because I make some of the biggest, craziest Valheim videos there is on the internet. We've got challenges where we beat the game in reverse, where we mod the game to make it all swamps and try and beat Bonemass that way with only swamp resources, and tons of crazy stuff. Loads of challenges, and no more PBs and former world records and stuff, and some speedrun guides are on there too. So we've already done quite a few attempts today, and I would totally be up for streaming longer, but it's already almost 2 AM, and so I don't have time to do another speedrun attempt. So hopefully tomorrow I have more time. But let me just check my calendar. Yeah, before the week is over, chat, sometime this week, I'm going to try and do a really long speedrun stream where I start earlier and stream for much longer and later than this, to make sure we actually are able to finish a Mistlands run this week, because I just haven't had time with the holidays and making tons of crazy videos lately to actually finish a Mistlands run. And we will do a long stream. I think I'm going to schedule like a no reset stream where we just beat the game no matter what, even if it means staying up for 24 hours. We're going to do that sometime this week. So but right now I'm still scheduling content after I had a bit of a time off, spend time with the family for the holidays. So I'm still scheduling content between streams right now for future videos and streams and whatnot. But this week we'll get that sorted and we'll do that. All right, guys, GG's. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. It was super fun today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks so much for all of the support. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Valheim speedruns. Most likely. And then after that, I'm probably gonna take some time to make my next video, and then back to streams and so on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.